Okay, let's see how this works. All the little lines say that I'm making noise like I should, and hopefully this will work. Alright. So I am playing Civ 6. I'm going to create the game. I like doing kind of a bunch of random stuff. And... oh, cool. You can hear me. I can see you in the chat. Yay. Okay. So I like using this shuffle map selection because then I kind of never know what to expect, which is fun. And I've been having it just give me random leaders to figure out what I like playing. And that's about... oh, wait. Standard map with 8 players. And start.
From the first stirrings of life beneath
Australia.
water,
I haven't played this guy
to the
before.
great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Prime Minister Curtin, you will lead Australia through challenge after challenge, and your people will emerge all the stronger for it. Others will seek friendship for your strength. If these friends prove loyal, your might and protection will carry you far. But stay vigilant, for aggression is not your natural course.
Okay, so I've never played this guy before, and it feels weird having very much like more modern leaders in the same game as like, I don't know, Gilgamesh. But I've had this guy in games I've played before, and it's kind of interesting. Oh, yes, game volume. Let's see. I will. There we go. In the game, I have the volume down. It just does that big inspirational thing on the starting screen. Alright, so let's take a look at what my specials are. Okay, so if somebody... if I have gotten wars declared on me, then my production goes up. And if I've liberated a city in the past 20 turns, but it has to be liberated means it was somebody else's and then it got taken. So this is kind of built for responding to aggressive players. Extra housing in coastal cities, that's pretty cool. Okay, culture bombs are interesting, because when you have a culture bomb, it basically makes all the land around that hex yours, even if someone else settled it already. So you wouldn't have to, like, take over militarily, but you could definitely take land from another player. They don't like it when you do that, of course. Okay, +1 with charming. Okay, so I care about how pretty the land is. Diggers instead of infantry. Oh yeah, those guys were in the World War II? Yes. And okay, coastal stuff, that's kind of like Japan. And then an outback station. Plus food, +1 production. Okay, so I definitely want to go for lots of pasture land. This will be interesting. So here's hoping I don't spawn in the middle of a rainforest. I'm not in the middle of a rainforest. I'm in the middle of a rainforest. Okay. I can't do a lot of my specials in the woods, so I'm going to want to move. So... that's not a good... I think I might want to move... oh, there's someplace I can make pastures at least. That's good. Yes, I'm losing a turn. I will live with it. Okay. Move here. Okay, this direction's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna put a city down here. Yes. Yay. If you put a city on the coast, you automatically get bonuses towards sailing, which kind of makes sense. And since Australia seems built for liking being on the coast, that's good. They've learned the hard way that you want scouts and monuments quickly. Monument actually first, because culture accumulates right from the beginning of the game, and if you're slow getting started, someone else is going to beat you on a culture win. I've literally lost 2 culture wins almost every time, if I just get dumpstered immediately at the beginning. The sound design is really good. And the music, if you listen to the music, there's certain themes that, oh great, barbarians just spawned. Excellent. They'll play the same music for certain themes, but with different styles. So the way this song plays for Australia has the didgeridoos in the background. It was real different when I was playing as Congo or as Sumeria, which is fun. And let's go fight barbarians.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die,
Oh yeah, I should let that go, since other people may not already have memorized all of Sean Bean's little quotes. To my knowledge, he does survive this one. Shocking everyone. Okay, so let's get pottery going. Okay. If I fight that guy the way I am now, I'm just gonna get my butt handed to me, so I will back off a little bit. So up here you can see it says Code of Laws in 2 turns. Once I get that, then I can get some bonuses to fighting barbarians. But for now, I am going to skip my turn and chill, let the guy heal. Do that again.
at his best.
There we go. So, +5 against barbarians. And this... I'm not as clear on what wind condition this guy's best for. Because he's really good at making production in food, which is really flexible. So I can make stuff. So I probably want to start getting some bonus faith and gold. Okay, now I have a +5 against barbarians, so this fight will go very differently. Let's see. I will... Either one of these is fine. Sometimes you get lucky and you start up right near the border of the new continent, and that speeds things along. But I'm gonna fortify, so if he attacks me, I'm okay.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
So now I'm going to pick a scout and go fight a dude. Still says minor defeat, but I can't have this thing sitting here because it will just keep spawning warriors forever. My last game, a big part of why I lost was I spent the whole beginning of the game just fighting barbarian after barbarian. It was very frustrating. I thought I had a bonus for being... the diggers have bonuses, not my regular dudes. Sean Bean narrating stuff would be funny, would be great, but some of the quotes they have him say are hilarious. Okay, this is very good. The Khmer are not bad neighbors. So, basically, they like other players to have lots of holy sites and well-developed cities, which is just kind of good planning anyway. The hidden agenda can change game to game, so you don't always know what to expect. But I'm going to send this guy a delegation so we can be friends. But yeah, this guy's not going to, generally does not go around like starting fights for no good reason. Promote my dudes. And then I'm going to do a murder. Yay. We did it. Okay, now I do hope that this scout does not mean that he's super, super close. Because if you're right up on top of your neighbors, that can be very limiting.
When you find yourself in a hole...
It's just, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. I will try to get better about not just clicking through. Scouts are nice because they can move really far and fast. What do I want to develop next? I'm gonna start writing so I can make a campus and get science going. You learned something today. This game is, you know, fairly educational as far as such things go. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want a builder first. Starting on a peninsula like this can be actually helpful. It's easy to defend. This is why I like the random map. Because the standard map, you would end up with 2 big land masses, and that's it. Maybe a couple little islands. The geography is not this interesting. See, this map would have been great if I was playing Congo, because Congo gets bonuses for forests. Yes, I will fill this whole little area. This is mine. This will be good. Good place to start. Land-wise, anyway.
Every nation lives by...
Sorry, did it again. It's one of those, every country lives by trade. Yes, I do have an isthmus. I don't have trade routes yet, so that's not helpful. And I'm still fighting barbarians, so we're going to keep those as is. And let's fight a dude. like when you zoom in on these guys, see there's a lot of detail to them. Okay, so I'm gonna have a builder, but it's gonna take a minute. So that's gonna get boosted. So I actually probably want to get started on mysticism. Brings Aping, a fried dish. Best to eat the legs before you consume the rest of the tarantula. I have seen that on Bizarre Foods. It's supposed to taste like roasted marshmallows. I think I would try it. It can't be any weirder than soft-shelled crab. They might be grainy. I've heard them described as creamy. So, who knows? The head of Indonesia sends you oncom cakes, which I've failed at making before. I can just off this guy with the... Here we go. Yep. You just got beaten by a dude with a stick and a dog. How's it feel? Not good, I'm guessing.
Writing means share.
Well, y'all were jerks, so... What to research next? Well, it's too bad I don't have any desert nearby. The pyramids are a great thing to build. Sailing. Give me some boats. Yeah, furry shell crab as opposed to soft shell crab. I mean, the first time I had soft shell crabs, I was horrified because nobody told me the shell was supposed to be there. I thought that the restaurant had done a very bad job on crabs. And then I realized I was being an idiot. Okay, so... How is this city doing? Got plenty of housing. We're doing okay. So... Oh, make a new city. Ah. Come on. My dude's not healthy yet. Build a pasture. I like that you can get the bonus for horseback riding even when you domesticate cows. It's like just building fences teaches you how to ride a horse. Which I'm sure is totally how it works. Ah, see? Chimera trying to settle right up on top of me. That's gonna be a problem. Dude will beat me up if I try.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Okay, let's see what to build next. Or what to research next. Let's go with astrology. Get that scout out of the way. fighter in the way. So this warrior over here got spawned out of the village, which is normally a bad thing, but it'll keep that Khmer settler from getting onto my little isthmus, which is exactly what I want, because I need to claim the area before anybody else does. The computer players like to build their cities directly on top of you. And then be all like, oh, I don't understand why you're mad at me. Coward. Okay. Alright, if I try to fight this dude, I'm gonna die. So, need to back up. And build a farm. There we go. Improved 3 things, so now it's going to be easier to research that stuff. Gabe Damien, my general approach really kind of varies depending on who I'm playing. I'm still learning the game, so I have it set to just give me random leaders, and this is my first time playing Australia. I generally try to get a strong start on culture, because otherwise, if Russia or the Romans are in the game, then I'm just going to get completely crushed by their culture stuff. And just try to stay alive, because I seem to be a barbarian magnet in general. My last game I had, was it 4 barbarian villages spawn near where I lived? It was rough. Luckily I was playing Congo, so I had some very good fighters. But the Australians, right now I'm just hoping my warrior heals up before anything too bad happens. Nope, he will die. Okay. This is not good. Yikes. Can I buy a fighter? I can always forget I can do that. Yes, I can. Here's a warrior. Oh yeah, I gotta move him before I can build something else. Who needs orders? Yes. Yeah, I see you over there. I'm gonna try to get over here on my isthmus and take part of it. Not cool.
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal.
Yeah, the barbarians are... I understand they're supposed to keep you from just being able to grow like crazy if you got empty space. But the fact that they beat up on the players far more than the other computer players is very annoying. Let's see. I can't use these guys yet, so I'm gonna leave that as is. Alright. Brand new fighter. And I'm going to buy a slinger that hopefully I can upgrade to an archer later. And let's do craftsmanship, since that's going to be a quick one. And you just stay put, dude. You're nearly dead. Oh, yeah, I can't... The way that I can play this on a computer, I mean, you can zoom right in and see, like, what hairstyles the little guys have. Like little wolf skin. Okay, I've never been to Australia, but I'm pretty sure the towns don't look like this. They're getting a little creative there. And there's the barbarians. Oh, yeah, I could totally see playing that on an airplane. Provided you don't start yelling about nukes going off in front of the air marshal. That could end badly. Oh, I see how it is. I'm gonna move you first. And then you are gonna move here. Yeah, this happens every game. The barbarians just love me. I just wish they were better at using their words. Oh, I'm gonna hopefully not die. Okay. Oh, that was surprising. I thought for sure they were going to go after my scout. Not mad about it. Oh yeah, check this out. When you zoom in on the jungles, listen. Get jungle noises. If you zoom in on marches, you get little frogs. This is Prince difficulty. I'm still learning the game, so I am trying not to die immediately. And clearly, I need it, because I am... I have won 2 games so far, out of quite a few. One an accidental culture win. And the other one an on-purpose culture win. The game says culture's the hardest, but it's honestly really easy for me. I also tend to lose to cultures. Almost exclusively. Alright, so I really like the Pantheon of the Divine Spark, because you get great people, and that's very adaptable. So I have Pantheon. The whole thing with the culture win is to start early and then just collect all the art and never sell it. And it pisses all the other computer players off, which is hilarious. Because they're like, why won't you sell me the Pietà for $10? It's like, why would I? Yeah, wonders are... Oh, yeah. That's going to be rough. Greece is all about the city-states. So, if you don't have the right ones of those nearby, it's going to be very rough. Can't move any closer, so you're gonna have to skip. And you're gonna skip. Alright, you're healthy enough. Let's get back in there.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration
is
a mere reed shaken in the wind.
China will make wonders in like 5 seconds, and having them as a neighbor is awful because they just yell at you every time you make something they liked, and they will start wars over it. I've tried getting to space so many times. I want to be Gilgamesh and go to space. That is my dream. But I keep losing to other people's culture wins, or accidentally culture winning. While trying to fend it off. Alright, I'm gonna be fighting barbarians, so I really can't change this. I think I'm just gonna leave that as is for now. And for Civic... Oh yeah, this is where I get flanking. I want that. You're all beat up. You don't like that, did you? Oh, yeah. Gilgamesh he's cool. He's gonna be your ally. He gets bonuses. If you're playing as him, you get bonuses for helping your allies if they get into a fight. Cool dude to have on the map. My nearest neighbor on this one is the Khmer, which are generally also quite chill, which I appreciate. Alright, let's see. If I'm sending a settler out... Let's see, the city is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Out here. 1, 2, 3. Guess I'll send the other one this way. In the meantime, how's the city doing? Still good? We got enough food? Everybody's happy? Cool. Yeah, let's get another settler going. Come on, do the... Oh. That's why. Never mind.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Just do the thing. Okay. You go first. Let's see. Masonry is good, because then I get walls. We like walls. Walls are good. This is the first Civ I've played in many, many years. I fell back into it after watching Cameron Louder play it from Loading Ready Run. His channel is Unarmed Oracle, all one word. He has a whole series of him playing Civilization games on the Loading Ready Run account, and they're great fun to watch. So that's what got me back into it. I bought this for myself after Christmas, and have put way too much of my life into it since. But I played back Civ 2 and 3 back in the day. But yeah, I have not. They were very long ago, and I don't remember them well. Okay, where do I want to put this city? If I put it here, 1, 2, 3, I'll cut across there. It'll also be a little crowded with the other city, so... Ooh, free settler. This is the downside of an isthmus. Getting my own dudes out is going to be hard. Why would you have me start with that guy? Oh, I can't cross the line because this guy is in the Khmer's territory. Fair enough. Alright, so where do I want to start you? 2, 3, 2, 3. That's not bad there. There we go. Start with my monument. Oh, the Khmer have chariots. Well, I haven't built any holy sites because I've been busy fighting all these barbarians, in case you haven't noticed them. I really want to capture that settler over there. Ah, we have the same kind of government, so he likes me.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
My screen edges is cut off on the right side. Huh. That's very weird. Oh, that is odd. Okay. That seems to be... Seems to be something about how I have OBS set. Oh, I see what it is. There we go. My screen was set to be just a little bit bigger than what the OBS could handle. There we go. Thanks for letting me know. I like the idea. Bravery is when you're the only one who knows you're afraid. Free settler. Have a good night. In order to put this bonus settler, I kind of want to see what the lay of the land looks like first. Skip your turn. Oh, hello. They want me to construct an encampment. I'll probably do that at some point. Which does mean I need to put my city kind of in the middle here. Sure. We'll go where suggested. That'll probably piss off the Khmer and they'll have to deal with it. I'm ignoring your request.
Each of us is carving a stone.
Because that's the only place I can go. Let's see what to build. Get that a little faster, but let's go to irrigation. I've got some stuff I can use that on. Okay, so the landforms, it depends on how you're have it set. I very specifically picked the shuffle option, which is far more randomized than usual. The default is continents, which ends up being two large land masses with a couple little islands scattered about. Um, I like the more random layout because it kind of changes up what your strategy is going to be. I think it's more fun. Um, the only constants is that you have tundra and ice at north and south, and there's going to be land somewhere. That's about it. You can even have ones that are symmetrical maps if you wanted to have everything be quote unquote fair. I'm going to really tick this guy off and fortify the isthmus. And you can play this multiplayer with IRL people, which is, I think, would be neat to do. Fortify up. You know what? I'm gonna let Hong Kong deal with that dude. Oh, so, okay, you see how he was all mad? Oh, you're settling too close. Now look who's trying to send your dudes over here. This is what annoys me about the computer. It will yell at you for something, and then go do the exact same thing. Let me get some didgeridoo jams going.
Look back over the past.
Okay. I am going to lower the prices of purchasing land. Because I'm going to do some land buying and claim some areas, some spots. So that's my land. Haha. And Melbourne is going to buy that. And since my borders are closed, he can't get across. Also, I've trapped... I've accidentally trapped his dude. There. Now his dude will teleport someplace else. Oops, I teleported him the wrong direction. Well, he can learn how to swim. I mean, you left your dude up in my... You left your settler... Your, scout up in my business. I can't be held responsible. Ooh. Mountains are very good for holy sites and colleges. Campuses, when you build them. Ew, I forgot I was building you. Okay. I'm gonna start sending you over this way. And you can go this way. So, because of the way that my borders are, I've basically blocked this section of the map off to him unless he wants to start a war. Which, to be quite honest, I would lose. Alright, where do I put my holy site? I don't want to put it on top of the cows. That would be rude. Let's put it over here in the woods.
Thousands have lived without love. Not one without water.
That's one of those statements that sounds profound until you realize it sounds like it was kind of written by a 15-year-old who thinks they're deep. But it's credited to somebody with two first initials, so I guess they were famous. I don't know that one. Not a literature person per se. Not at that level. Some of the quotes are better than others. Ooh, I can make bronze. Let's make bronze. That would be good. Next turn. Yay, my warrior's better. I'm going to send you this way. Leave you to guard the city. Oh yeah, this will be a great area. Look at all these mountains. Nobody's gonna be able to get at me. It's just gonna be me and Hong Kong hanging out. And right now I'm moving my warrior over that way because... Whew. Not a lot of places to settle over here. Okay. Well, we'll get creative. But I'm sending my warrior over there because blank spots on the map get colonized by barbarians. Oh, these guys are from Kabul. They want me to make a holy site. Alright. If you keep the city-states happy, you get envoys with them, and the more that you have them under your control, the more little bonuses you get. So, say with Hong Kong, I have +2 in my production and my capital because I have an envoy with them. If I have the most with them, and at least 3, all my cities get 20% production towards city projects, which is pretty sweet. For Kabul, they are more military oriented, so as long as they'll help me make more units, and my units will get better experience in fighting. So, not bad cities to have nearby.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
Okay, Melbourne finished their stuff. Do they need anything? Oh, they need housing. Okay, so we're gonna have you start a granary. This is a weird looking landmass. Look at this. It's all wibbly. Also, like, if you look out on the map, there'll be monsters out in the areas you haven't explored yet. It's silly. I like it. Adelaide. Ah, so they need more amenities. They're bored. So, let's see. Where can I build? Oh, they have spices nearby. Make a builder. We'll harvest some spices, and then you'll be happy. Yeah, there's some of these things, like this is rice, so it's a bonus resource. You get extra food out of that. Bananas give you extra food. Rocks help you build more. Whales are a luxury resource, so that's another thing I can harvest to keep my folks happy. Got some sugar down here. That'll be nice. So you kind of want to balance stuff they need versus stuff that is fun. You can also build entertainment areas.
A strong economy begins with a...
Because if everybody is cranky, then they don't work as hard. It's just generally unpleasant for everybody. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to switch to across the board extra production. And want to be making dudes or stuff? I do want to make sure I have a decent army. I've gotten messed up before by not having enough army folks. Yep, Career's gonna be mad at me again. Time to get a government. Yeah, he used that. See, did you notice the little green smiley face he had for me went away? Because I built too close to him, and now he's mad at me. Try for Stonehenge. Stonehenge gets you an instant profit, so you get to start a religion. Let's go for it. Going to make a henge. Oops. Guess we'll be making a henge there. Did not mean to buy that part of land, but that's fine.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
I like that the quotes have things like George Carlin in there. They get silly. I'm gonna build a pasture. Or horseback riding. I don't have any horses yet, though, so that's... I need to find some horses. Yay! Bandar Brunei. Okay, so we got a bunch of city-states over here, which means there's not going to be other other civilizations over this way. Because the city-states are neutral. They're not trying to win the game. So that's promising. It looks like there's another one up here. Oh, that might be Seoul. They're one of the blue ones.
Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
Okay, do I want a classical republic, an oligarchy, or an autocracy? Autocracies, you get more boosts to your fighting, and you can build stuff more. This would kind of go along well with how much production I can make. This gets you lots of great people, though, which is good. Australia seems meant for building, so I will go with autocracy. And I want to get a religion going, because if you don't have a religion, one will be you end up getting converted by your neighbors, and that's just no good. And what do I want my fighting stuff to be? Oh, wait, that's a bonus for wonders. That'll give me a bonus on the hinge I have going. That'll be good. You go there, and then... Yes, you go here. And doing a lot of exploring. Let's get that dude some extra experience. Oh, see, I changed my government, and now he's mad at me. It's not my fault y'all don't have a good government. I mean, you're still a chieftain. We figured out how to make governments. It's not my fault. You're slow. Catch up. So this little tribal villages, these are the opposite of the barbarians. These are friendly villages, and if you land there, they give you cool stuff. So that one gave me a free scout. Sweet. And now I can promote this guy. Yes, I want you to move better through the woods. Hey, bonus scout. Let's have an adventure. Alright, you need to make walls. You're on the border. And you can go... Let's go over here and get some spices. Ooh, salt.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
Let's see.
Welcome to the United States of America. If you conduct yourself well, you can consider us friends.
Oh, you and I can be vest buddies. Sure, let's be friends. Ah, New Orleans is down here. Okay. Let's see, he likes peaceful civilizations that have a city on his home continent. Does not like folks who start wars. Good plan. Yeah, the way they have America in this game is don't start nothing, there won't be nothing, basically. They tend not to try to start wars, but if you have them as an ally, that can be really good. When I was playing as Congo, I had Teddy Roosevelt as an ally, and that meant that when Egypt tried to invade me, he declared war on her too. Or so we had a defensive pact. And that made the difference. He was a good friend to have. Also because he had cavalry and I didn't yet. land is very wiggly. No, you can't have open borders, because you're just trying to get through my stuff and set up a colony in my backyard and steal all my stuff. No. Ah.
Signy is a 250 square mile tiger trap made up on massive obelisks, riddled with jagged spears. And yes, they will cut your pretty face.
I totally want to see this place in real life. It looks so cool. Alright, Milborn. What do you need? You got housing, you got amenities, you're all happy. Let's build some useful stuff. Holy site would be good. Well, let's put it here. Alright, I only got one more build. Under that builder. Let's get some tea. Oh, it was funny when I was playing as Congo, the very first thing that England asked me for was tea. So let's see, what is Palenque? Palenque? I'm not sure how to say that. They want an entertainment complex. Spear, mathematics, and encampment. How do I get a boost to mathematics? Sorry, Eureka. Skin. Build 3 different specialty districts. Okay, I'll work on that. Thank you. Actually, I will send you a delegation. Let's be friends.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
It says like your promise to stop settling near the Khmer has been kept. It absolutely has not, and I never made a promise. I very deliberately refused to make the promise. But it kind of assumes that you did it. In fact, I like having my cities connected so that I can control my borders better. If I don't do that, then I end up with my opponent's little cities wedged in between mine, screwing up my city planning. Oh yes, I will harvest fish. Learn that. Fish are a great source of food. Perth, how are you guys doing? You need housing. You should make a granary. Look at these little houses, they're so cute.
Can you imagine trying to talk 600
Hooray!
people into helping you drag a 50-ton stone
I
18
made a
miles
henge.
across the countryside and muscle it into an upright position, and then saying, right lads, another 20 like that, then we can party?
Yeah, Perth is in the mountains, and the Stonehenge is in Melbourne.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
Okay, so I got Song Stan Gampo, a great prophet, who I will send to my holy site and found a religion. So first it wants me to decide what I'm researching next. I lied. We're gonna start with start with theology, and then pick what the city. Or sorry, Canberra, not Melbourne. Melbourne's my second city. Canberra, how are you guys doing? You're doing alright. So, let's have you build a campus. And... Ugh. No real good place to put it right now, without... Really... I can take away the cows, or the food, or a mine, or more food, or more cows. For the places that have bonuses to science, that is. I can also build an encampment, which is not as picky about where it goes. So, let's put it over here. I'll build the campus once I have more land. Now, my religion. I will do it as I usually do. I pick the turtle. Ah, no, go away. We worship the great Atuan, the sky turtle, because we went to go to space. And I like Jesuit education because you can use your faith to purchase cool stuff with it. And let's see. Watts makes science. That's nice. This boosts science and money. Also good. There was one that did culture and science, but it's an either-or situation. Let's see, let's send an envoy to Palenque, because they boost science. That'll be nice. Oh. America has a college. See, here's the least realistic. They have a sugar plantation and nobody's growing anything. This is the wild, what sugar looks like before you cultivate it. Huh. Expansion is gonna be tricky. I guess I could try to send somebody here. From the looks of it, America's already on at least 3 cities. America, what are you doing letting barbarians run around? Come on. Get it together. It's irresponsible. Alright, Adelaide. Doing alright. So, let's see. Oh yeah, you got that mountain. You have mountains. We can put some good sciencey stuff around here. I'm gonna put... There we go.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. I'm not building a wonder right now. I feel like I kind of should be, though. So I'll leave that there. And just so I have a hand in with everybody. Everybody gets an envoy to start.
Thanks for keeping the peace on the continent. Bully for you!
You see what I mean? He's very happy that I'm not starting wars. Meanwhile, he's leaving these assholes to run around in his backyard. Teddy, you need to clean up yourself. It's right outside Washington. I mean, come on. It's not even a backwater. This is your capital. Take some pride.
And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by.
What, 2 of them? Teddy! This is some amateur hour shit. I mean, look, okay, you have more of an army than I do. Although I am leading in science and culture, and I'm second in religion. I'm doing pretty well so far. Let's see, what do I want? Oh, aqueducts are nice, as are catapults. Yes. True, although you haven't seen what he's like when he gets mad. Oops. Well. Teddy, disappointed in you. You had a hand in this. Canberra needs more housing. Okay. I'm gonna leave you over here on alert. You let me know if anything happens. Somebody made the hanging gardens. Okay, so we got another wonder builder out there. Ooh, the Spartans.
και χαγεμών των Χελένων. Τι είσαι εσύ, τι νας νίκας χωιώστε σι αγγέλειν.
So there's two ways you can play the Greeks. You can be Pericles, or you can be her. Guess which one is scarier. Okay, where is... Oh, Sparta's way up north. Okay, so they're not an immediate threat. That is good. They're way up there. And I've got the Khmer between us and them, so... I will know if she starts anything. But... Yeah. She never gives up items in a peace deal. And... She doesn't like it if you've ever asked for peace in a war. So once she got mad at me because I asked for the end of a war. Mostly because my opponent was getting whooped so bad I felt bad for him. So I offered peace. But she took that as surrender and got mad at me. But I will send a delegation. Look at this. Cleopatra will just straight up neg you. It's really kind of funny. Did I remember to send everybody delegations? Yes, I did. Good. Okay, so they were short on housing, right? Yep. Granary going. Perth. You're a little too close to a lot of other folks. Kind of thinking... Let's build a builder for you. Start developing all these mines and stuff around you.
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke,
Fuck
don't
you,
fix.
Scott
If bread
Adams.
is the first necessity of life. Recreation is a close second.
Edward Bellamy! Edward Bellamy is a super cool guy. Everybody should read Looking Backwards. It's a very good book. Okay, so... this gets us bonus housing. That's nice. Really want to keep up on the Wonders race. We're going to leave it as is for now. How close am I to getting a scientist, huh? Ah, America's in the lead, but I'll get the next one. So they're going to get Euclid, and I'll get the one after that. I'm not mad at that. Greece is going for writers. That's about it. Nobody's going for... So Greece is going for culture. You see that there? They're trying to recruit writers, artists, and musicians. So I have to watch for that. Military training is only 3 turns, so let's knock that out real quick. Oh yeah, I need to start spreading my religion to my other cities.
How come men have to go into training to learn how?
Very good point, John. So, can I gonna wait until I can put in 2 and get something out of it from Palanque.
ដោយការបញ្ចប់សេចក្តីទុក្ខវេទនាផ្លូវចិត្តគឺចាំបាច់ខ្លាំងណាស់ដូចគ្នានឹងការសម្រួលរាងកាយផងដែរ
Gotta say, this is a good look. The gold pants, fancy jewelry, no shirt thing. If you live someplace where it's super hot, this would totally work. Alright, so. Need a shrine. So I can start making missionaries to get my religion to my other cities. Because my religion brings benefits with it, so. For me, anyway. Ooh, an unmet city-state has been defeated. Somebody's out there knocking things over. That's not great.
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
You gotta like a game that has Marie Osmond quoted in the same context as Edward Bellamy, but also George Carlin, and it's a mix. Alright, so this town's gonna have to do a lot of mining. Oh, they stole the tea. Alright, Hong Kong's gonna have to become my friend. Oh, good. Yeah, there's a lot of quotes in here that sound nice, but if you think about them too hard, you realize, oh wait, that's maybe not. It's either not that deep or not that great. But, I mean, they had to come up with a quote for, like, the entire tech tree. I can see why sometimes it wasn't perfect. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, that's gonna be a great campus site. All those mountains.
Χούτο στρέσας εσύ χώστε το χάιμα πέο γκέιν. Πέι έντι χάτι ματέος.
See, she's mad because I haven't been in a war. I haven't won any wars. Because I haven't been in any wars. But Teddy Roosevelt will get mad at me if I get into wars. Gorgo gets mad at me if I don't get into wars. Oh, I managed to get Euclid. Okay, I must have been gaining faster than the Americans. Alright, Euclid, what are you going to give me? Ooh, math. Do I have a good campus spot yet? What was it with the appeal? Yeah, you want to build... He wants me to build stuff in nice places to get bonuses. And in the middle of a rainforest is not considered a nice place for a college campus. I mean, fair. I can afford to buy this. Let's go in the rainforest. Got some unrest from people being bored. They want fancy stuff. And Hong Kong went and took the tea. So. Cartoon whales? I'm sorry, but you gotta go. It's not my fault. It's Adelaide's fault. Can I upgrade these guys? Yay! You're an archer now. And once I get iron, I can turn them into... Oh, this is a cool thing. Watch, I can search for... Like, I want to know where iron has been found. And there's iron there. And there. Ugh. Neither of those are great places for me. Oh, San Francisco plopped down right in the middle, cutting me off. Okay. I am going to have a hard time expanding. Or I'm going to end up in a fight with the Americans. Or I can build a boat and go find someplace else to plop down a city. That also works.
Wealth consists not in...
A theater. Oh. Hello, May. I have a kitty visiting me. She has decided my left hand is not doing anything, and therefore it can pet her.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life. Some of which actually happened.
Mark Twain is always a good source for a quote. Can I build a missionary? Yay! What? Okay, fine. Okay. Ooh, that would be a good spot for a harbor, wouldn't it? Well, it's kind of directional. I think I'll put my harbor on the other side. Does this... Oh, yeah, the city's cranky. They need an entertainment district. Well, just going to have to put it in the middle of the rainforest. So, go forth and tell people of the great Atuan. Yeah, I figured she'd be audible.
Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers.
You're not wrong. Oh. So this one didn't convert right away because it has some Buddhist pressure. So somebody is spreading Buddhism over here. I suspect. Who's Buddha? Buddha is the Khmer. That's what I thought. Absolutely not. Don't you point that at me. Why do you even want open borders? You're on the other side of the world from me. Alright, I got one more build. What should you be doing? Should go set up a banana farm. No suitable locations for... Okay. Now here's what's cool about the religion I built is that I can build things like libraries using faith once I have enough of it. In the meantime, I can improve some of the stuff that's already there. Okay, now he's happy with me, not because I changed my government, but because he changed his. Who needs more housing? Adelaide. Adelaide needs more housing. And Melbourne needs more housing. Okay.
Create with the heart. Build with the mind. Defense is superior to opulence.
Okay, this is a very good card to have available in case something starts with a war. I can boost my defense. It's good to have. I feel like I picked the wrong government. I can't just change it. Yes. And the Khmer will be mad at me because I have a different government now. See? Now he's mad at me. Alright, Perth, you need housing. Give you an aqueduct. Would mean losing the mine. Quarry. Quarries don't get me extra housing. One option is to have them build a settler, which reduces the population. And I can send somebody out here. Because this thing with the pastures, this is a good area for me. I think I'll give that a try. Also need a builder. I need to improve some of these areas so the city can grow. Nobody's doing alright. Ooh. Okay, so that extends to... So the Colosseum benefits this city and every city within 6 tiles. It has to be next to this entertainment district. So getting Perth is easy. Can I also get Melbourne? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha ha ha. I'll lose the bananas, but that's okay. Or if it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha, yes. Colosseum. Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, it's gotta be on a flat land. Dang it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're still okay.
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
Ooh, new scientists. Oh yeah, this is a cool thing. Look, you can get the biography of the real scientist. So Abu al-Qasim Khalaf ibn al-Abbas al-Zahrawi. That's a cool name. Born in El Zahra near Cordoba. So this is like the height of the caliphates, where science kind of took off. Oh, it's the greatest surgeon in the civilization. Neat. This dude was practicing socialized medicine in, like, the 1000s. He wrote all of his experiences in a 30-volume encyclopedia of medicine titled An Aid for Those Who Lack the Capacity to Read Big Books. Alright, this guy's awesome. Oh, good night. Okay, this actually seems like a good stopping point. Started a new era. Got my first cool scientist. And I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do to pick back up. Namely, try to expand without pissing off the Americans. Okay. On that, thanks for watching. I'll try to do this more. This was fun. Bye.